Hey there, welcome to Models and Agents for Beginners, episode 118. It's July 30th, 2026. Some awesome AI developments today, and we're going to make all of it make sense. Let's get into it. Here's something that could reshape how you spend your time in just a few years. Mark Zuckerberg expects billions of people to have their own personal AI agents within 5 years. These agents are AI systems built to handle everyday tasks for you, such as managing schedules, answering questions, or guiding daily decisions. Meta is investing billions to build the systems that will run these agents at large scale. Zuckerberg is explaining this spending to investors during earnings calls, showing how the costs should lead to future returns. Think of an agent like a super smart digital assistant that learns your habits the way your phone keyboard learns the words you type most often. The key difference is that these agents could connect across many parts of your life instead of staying inside one single app. Meta also sees a bigger business chance that includes not only the agents themselves, but also the tools and computing power that let other companies build on the same foundation. This matters because it could change how students study, how families organize chores, or how people explore creative hobbies. Instead of searching the web yourself, you might ask your agent to pull together notes for a school project or suggest music based on your mood. The prediction arrives while Meta competes directly with OpenAI and Anthropic on model development, which means the agents could improve quickly as the base models grow stronger. For teens and young people, it raises questions about privacy and control, such as who decides what the agent remembers about you. It also opens doors to new kinds of jobs helping design or guide these agents. The 5-year timeline is ambitious, yet it gives a concrete window for thinking about what skills will be useful when personal agents become common. You can start exploring the idea today by trying free AI chatbots and noticing what they already do well or miss. Go to the Chatgpt website or Claude's site on your phone or laptop. Start a new chat and ask it to plan a perfect weekend based on 3 things you enjoy. See how it builds on your answers and where it still needs more guidance from you. Okay, now for my favorite part of the show, the deep dive where we look under the hood. Today we are unpacking what open weights AI actually means. You know how when you share a photo with friends, some apps let anyone download and edit it while others keep it private to just your group? Open weights AI works in a similar way. The weights are the numbers inside an AI model that decide how it answers questions or creates images. When a company releases those numbers publicly, anyone can download the model and run it on their own computer or phone. That choice is now central to debates in Silicon Valley about how artificial intelligence software should be created. Students or hobbyists can experiment without paying for cloud access every time they want to test something. It also lets people check exactly how the AI behaves instead of trusting a company's version alone. Because the numbers are visible, researchers can test whether the model repeats certain patterns or makes particular mistakes. The trade-off is that open models sometimes need more technical setup than simple web chatbots. Still, they give more people a chance to understand and improve the technology instead of only big companies controlling it. Once you see that the weights are just adjustable numbers, the whole idea stops feeling mysterious and starts feeling like sharing a recipe instead of keeping it locked in a vault. You can then decide for yourself whether the benefits of openness outweigh the extra effort required to run the model locally. That brings us to cool stuff and try this. First up is an experiment that turns classic poems into wild modern scenes using an image generator called Flux 3. This tool can take tricky text and turn it into pictures that capture shifting moods and language surprisingly well. In one test, someone fed it lines from T.S. Eliot's poem, The Wasteland, and asked it to show a modern version of the Fisher King watching a city fall apart. The prompt included lines about sitting upon the shore fishing with an arid plain behind, plus closing fragments about London Bridge and swallows. The results mix the old words with new visuals in striking ways. This is exciting because it shows how AI can help with creative projects like book covers, storyboards, or fan art without needing years of drawing practice. Anyone who likes writing stories, making TikToks, or designing posters should try it. Search online for a free Flux 3 image generator demo. Go to that demo, paste the last few lines of a poem or song you like, and add the words "in a modern city at night" at the end. Watch how the AI mixes the old words with new visuals and notice which phrases it turns into striking images. Next is a tool called Pangram that checks whether text was written by AI. It claims to detect almost all AI-generated text while making very few mistakes on real human writing. The model is also designed to resist tools that try to disguise AI writing as human. This matters for students who want to understand how much of what they read online might be machine-made. You can test short paragraphs you write yourself versus text from a chatbot to see the difference in detection scores. Search online for the Pangram detector and paste a paragraph from an AI chat into the tool. Compare the result with a paragraph you wrote yourself to see how the scores differ. Time for quick bits. Consumer Reports looked at whether chatbots are reliable for medical questions. The answer is still complicated because AI can give general information but often misses important personal details that a doctor would catch. The organization tested several popular chatbots and found that while they can list common symptoms, they rarely ask follow-up questions that would narrow down causes the way a real medical professional would. A startup called Encore is building AI agents that study real customer conversations to copy what works. The goal is to help businesses train better helpers, but it also shows how agents can improve by watching humans. The company raised $30 million to analyze calls, messages, and customer data so the agents can identify effective sales techniques and turn them into reusable playbooks. That's it for today. Remember, every AI expert started exactly where you are right now. If something we talked about today made you curious, go try it. That's literally how learning works. Stay curious, keep experimenting, and we'll see you tomorrow. And if you'd rather watch than listen, find us on YouTube at Nara Network. Links in the show notes. One more thing, if you liked today's episode, our sister show, Modern Investing Techniques, is worth a spot in your feed. Modern strategies for Canadian and US investors. It's one of the Nara Network's daily briefings, all free at naranetwork.com. Live dashboards, TSLA, SpaceX launches, the investing scoreboard are all at naranetwork.com/data. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.